Hey Steve, it's Thursday, and I am just now realizing that I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore last Thursday. She thinks that her name is Steve now. But at any rate, I am concerned about my spiritual development. And once you know it, you ask 3 questions about it, so here we go. Number 1, do I believe God is at work in my life? Somebody recently asked me this, and my response was, I'm not sure. It's often hard for me to see beyond the close reality of my own discomfort or discontent, that it makes it difficult to see how or even if God is working in my life. I get consumed with worrying about some future state, a time when everything is settled, as if the settling itself would somehow be a sign that God had been at work. But I'm trying to lean into the discomfort, into the pain, to trust that yes, God is in fact doing something in my heart in the midst of all of this. A couple of months ago, I read a book about the passion of despondency, and the author described it as that general feeling of dissatisfaction and anger with whatever is at hand, coupled with a deep desire for whatever is actually unavailable. In other words, it's just that sense of nothing ever really being good enough. Like it manifests in times when maybe you're lonely and you really want somebody to talk to, and then your phone rings, but you look at the caller ID and you go, ugh, not that guy. You see, there's something inside me that stinks, and I wonder if God is trying to work in me to teach me how, like St. Paul, to be content with whatever situation I find myself in, to be able to do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Number 2, how do I rest in my current spiritual life instead of pressing into a deeper relationship with God? I think this is tied to what I was saying earlier. I think I just get grumpy about it. I frequently beat myself up and wonder why I'm still the way that I am, how I'm not satisfied with how or who I am. But then when it comes time to pray, I'm like, but I don't want to. It's really a silly cycle. I get down on myself for not being better, and then I want to get better, but then when it comes time to do the things that actually would make me get better, I don't want to do them. And so I end up being happy thinking, well, I'll just go to church. But then even when Sunday morning comes and that bed is so comfy, there I am again thinking, I don't want to. I still go, of course, because expectations, but frequently my heart isn't really in it. It's still in bed. So once again, I think that the Lord is probably inviting me to lean in and press into this deeper relationship with Him, even though it's hard and uncomfortable. Number 3, how can I get out of the way and give God space to work? Great question. Probably in a lot of ways, but one way in particular is coming to mind. I think that historically I tend to put so much pressure on myself either to do or to at least want to do the things of the spiritual life that I forget that it's actually God who is at work in me. I'm so distracted by so many things, including all these things that I think that I should feel when it comes to my spiritual life, that I spend so much time trying to muster up those feelings of longing for God, that I can't even just be honest or present with Him. I have this sense that improving my relationship with God is primarily something that I do, as if there's stuff that I do to better my relationship with God. But that's where I tend to get stuck because frequently when the time comes, I'm tired or I just don't want to do those things right then. But maybe that's exactly what I need to lean into. Maybe I need to throw myself further into the reality that I don't want to do anything. Maybe I just need to sit there. I've been wondering if I just need to find time to sit with God, not even to say anything, just to be there, to stand in front of my icons in silence. Just to be there. Maybe in all of this, God is trying to show me that He doesn't want my stinky work offerings, but rather He just wants me. I wonder if part of the way back into walking more closely with Him is simply making it a priority to show up with Him, to be able to say, okay, Lord, I'm here. I don't want to be, but I'm here. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait on You for a bit. Maybe He's trying to teach me patience, to teach me steadfastness. After all, one of the primary ways of combating despondency, as the book put it, was simply to stay put. Don't rush into or out of anything. Just sit still. So maybe that's it. All right, Steve, that's all I got. I'll see you on Monday.